Most iPhone users are destroying their battery health without even realizing it. But if you change just a few settings and habits, you'll protect your iPhone for years. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 steps and show you why they work in a simple and easy to follow manner. Let's jump right into the first one. Alright, let's talk about charging habits because this is where most people mess up without even realizing. A lot of people think keeping their iPhone plugged in all night is fine, but here's the thing, when your phone sits at 100% for hours, it kind of becomes like stretching a rubber band too tightly. That's stressful for your battery, and if you're fast charging, that makes it even worse because it produces more heat, which is double stress. So yeah, always charging up to 100%, not having optimized charging enabled, or buying those cheap high wattage adapters from random brands, that's exactly how battery health is destroyed. The fix is pretty simple. Don't charge your battery up to 100%, at least not all the time, and make sure to turn on optimized battery charging in settings. That way your phone pauses around 80% until you normally wake up. Another thing, set up automations in the Shortcuts app so you'll be reminded whenever your phone reaches 80%. It's pretty straightforward, just set up an automation to trigger whenever your battery reaches a certain percentage, and you can just set a spoken message or even a timer or any music that will play whenever your phone reaches that specific percentage that you have set. It's pretty good if you want to be reminded whenever your phone reaches a certain percentage so you don't charge it up to a full 100%. If you have a new iPhone, you can set charge limits. Set it at 80 or 90% for the best results. And please don't use sketchy third-party chargers. Stick to Apple certified ones or go for the ones that are good brands. Oh, and here's a tip. Charge during the day whenever you can. Unplug around 80% instead of leaving it overnight every single time. Now another silent battery killer that most people don't even think about, apps running in the background. This is actually a serious one when most people just take it very lightly. Even when you're not touching your phone, apps like Instagram, Snapchat, Maps or any other apps keep running in the background. And every bit of extra drain means you charge more often. And the more you charge, the faster your battery health goes down. Location tracking, background refresh, they just sit there sipping power without you noticing. So the fix? Go into settings, general, background app refresh and turn off the stuff that you don't need. Most people leave everything on, but if you want better battery health, you should turn on only the stuff you actually need. And another bonus tip for you is to turn on low power mode even when your battery is high. It turns off background refresh and as a result slows down battery wear by reducing power drain. Okay, so this one's kind of a big deal. Charge cycles. Every battery has a limited number of times it can fully charge and discharge. Apple calls these charge cycles. Think of iPhone batteries like a sponge. Every time you charge your battery from 0 to 100%, that completes one cycle. Think of it like soaking and wringing out the sponge. After about 500 times of doing that, the sponge obviously can absorb much less water than it originally could. It wears. The same case is with your battery. With each cycle, the capacity reduces. So if you're gaming a lot or binging Netflix until your phone dies and then charging back up overnight, that racks up cycles quickly. The healthier habit? Try to limit the number of cycles your iPhone goes through. Don't overuse your phone and keep it floating between 20% and 80%. It makes a huge difference to the health of your battery. And here's a neat little trick. Little top-ups don't even count as full cycles. Like charging from 40 to 60%, that barely registers. It's like sipping water instead of chugging a whole bottle down. It's way easier on your battery. Alright, let's talk about the enemy number one for batteries. Heat. Your iPhone absolutely hates heat. When it gets too hot, the chemicals inside the battery break down faster, and once that damage happens, it's permanent. So where does this heat come from? Leaving your iPhone in a car on a hot day, charging under your pillow, or gaming while it's plugged in. You get the idea. You know when your phone is running hot. The solution is simple. Keep it cool. Keep your phone out of direct sunlight and remove the case while charging if it gets too hot. And avoid heavy usage while charging. The easiest thing to do here is just to be aware of how hot your phone is and take steps to manage it. Oh, and turning on airplane mode while charging reduces heat because your phone isn't searching for Wi-Fi or data. This helps it charge faster and cooler. And finally, let's talk about draining your phone all the way down. This is how far down your battery drains before you recharge it. Running your battery all the way to 0% is like running a car until the fuel runs out completely. It puts a lot of strain on the battery. If you're gaming or watching videos until your iPhone shuts off completely or goes to a very low level of battery, you're basically forcing the battery to go through that stress over and over and over again. Instead, try plugging it in around 20%. That's a much safer zone for the the battery. You can set up automations for this as well. And here's what's interesting. A quick little charge here and there is better for the battery than one long deep charge. So yeah, your iPhone battery health really just comes down to a few simple habits. Don't let it overheat, don't charge up to 100%, don't always drain it down to completely zero, and charge it smart. And also, very important, don't overthink it. And I have a quick question for you. Do you usually charge your phone overnight, or are you more of a plug-in during the day kind of person? I'm curious, so let me know down in the comments. And if you want to make your iPhone not just last longer but also look cooler, check out my video on customizing your iPhone with iOS 26. I'll link it right here. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Peace.